All right, and hello everybody. Welcome in. It is season 11 conference championship week. We've waited a long time. I want to make sure you guys get in here. Notification is out. If this is your first time with the SFA, you couldn't have joined at a better moment. Conference championships are today. This is an online dynasty ran entirely through Discord. You can recruit, you can set depth charts, playbooks, all that good stuff. You can also compete in games like fantasy football, betting on the games, that sort of stuff. So if you want to join, links are in any of our descriptions. And our channel is affiliated, so you might run into some ads. If you want to use that Twitch Prime, it's greatly appreciated. You will be funding Nick's championship trophy. It runs out after every month. All right. So before we get into it, there's a couple things we have to go over. First off, today it is a massive day. Not only are we doing BearCave, we have the game day game, which is one of the most hyped games in SFA history. Then we're going to do the committee meeting, and then I'll review the playoff, or reveal the playoff. Then I'll finish the recruiting. And then we're going to try to do the bowl selection stream today as well. That will be later on this afternoon, where coaches who join, they can pick where they go. So, yeah, but let's get in. Welcome, guys. I see Mike, Wind, Dogwater, B-Dog. Definitely going to be a big one today. Going to wait a few more seconds here. But the Season 11 recruiting cycle for SFA players concludes tonight. But the transfer portal is going to be coming in the offseason. So we're extending it a little bit. Welcome, Mango. And then also SFA Endgame next. It's a big one. So that's going to be hype. And remember, if you are a committee member, do not discuss in the Discord or whatever, or, guarantee people spots into the playoff. We never know who it's going to be until we get in there and dig through the resumes. Every single season always seems like there's a sleeper that ends up with a really good argument. So don't be stupid, please. All right, well, we're going to get into it here. I'm drinking orange cream energy drink, and I got chocolate pretzels, and I've been up since 4 a.m. Mountain Time today, so we are vibing. But first up, Mountain West Championship. Fresno State's been pretty much the top dog of this conference all season long, and New Mexico, on the other hand, has been in this game 3 straight years. This is their 3rd straight year, but they've been blown out every single time. So, hey, thank you, Mango, for subscribing 4 months. Let's go. Yeah, I gotta help you out on your bingo card. And by the way, just so you guys all know, for conference championships, if you haven't been here before, we normally go in at 2 minutes at 2 minutes, but in conference championships we go in at the 5-minute mark if it's close. And we have snow here for the Mountain West Championship, of course. I guess this one is a home game. No, I think we moved this. Yeah, we moved this to the Invesco Field at Mile High. Let's go. So it's snowing in Denver, and Power Field at Mile High. Damn, you gotta fix your bingo card there, Mango. I'm pretty sure I put it back on 7 minutes, but we'll see. Oh, shit. I gotta pick for Fresno. Yep, here we go. All right, take your bets. Fresno State is the heavy favorite here today, but you never know in these conference championship games. Fresno, they do start it out quickly, but a nice response from New Mexico. 7-7 here in the snow. What a way to start it out here. And nothing going on in the second half. So very high, or the second quarter. So a very high scoring offense here for Fresno State. And a quick touchdown there for Fresno, and they take a 2-score lead. Okay, New Mexico battling back, and oh my God, the defense just kind of completely soiled themselves here for New Mexico, and it looks like once again it's going to be the same kind of a deal. Are they going to go up multiple scores, 4th and 10, and they get a touchdown? So it's going to be a 3-score lead now, so we're just going to change possessions here inside the 5-minute mark. If it gets within 1 score, we will go back in, but this one could be over. They need to get a stop here. All right, New Mexico has the ball, and it's 4th down. And they turned it over. And how's this one going to finish? I just don't want to go past a chance here. All right, so they're driving it here. 4th and 8, though, down 14, and that is going to do it. Thrown away. Fresno State is going to win it. And there it is. Our first conference championship winner of the season goes to Fresno State by 14. So I believe they covered. Henderson had a great game as always here. 3 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Ross. And then did either of their SFA players play here? Did Ephesians Prysock do anything? He had 2 tackles, so nothing crazy. All right, first conference championship in the bag. Nothing crazy happened quite yet. Yeah, it's always weird to see how they do a game completely without a... Oh, no, Fresno was 7.5, so that was an easy cover. But yeah, no, plenty of opportunity for kicking, but I guess the snow, they didn't want to do it. So 3 straight years, New Mexico makes the conference championship, and they lose it. There got to be something for that, huh? You got to get, like, you got to start beating them. Brandon, I don't know who you are. It was this Brandon Ann guy. All right, next up, we have a Conference USA. So Houston, who completely achonded a chance at the G5 auto bid. Will they be able to win this one? Maddox Cops, potentially the last time we'll ever see him. And keep in mind, if we end up ever expanding to a 24-team playoff, each of these games would be for a automatic bid. Yeah, Moon, I've been up since 4 a.m. and I still have a stupid little COVID cough, and so I'm struggling. We're vibing. Always one of my favorite weeks of the year, conference championships. Not for my own team, but for everyone else. Yeah, Wind, the last couple of days I was really close to you. I was just in Denver. So you're up there in Wyoming, only like 6 hours away. I don't know what kind of announcement you're looking for, Dogwater, but normally any and all announcements, big ones, come during the CFP. Today is just about the season. All right, is Houston, they completely choked away a chance at promotion last week. Can they still win the conference, though? Maddox Kopp, and yeah, this is kind of what we expected after Texas State completely choked. Their offensive line couldn't. Wait a second. Oh, shit. Wait a second. Hold up. Oh, my God, SMU. Is this our first big upset of the day? SMU, can they hang on? They're up by 10 entering the fourth quarter. Oh, baby. And they get a stop. SMU has the ball. Oh, boy. Field goal formation. And they missed it. Houston is still alive. Remember, we'll only go in if it's one-score game. So Houston has to score here. And there they go. We're going to simulate the point after attempt. And he misses it. Oh, my God. We got a missed PAT here in the conference championships. They just want to choke everything today. Oh, baby. All right, SMU. Can they finish it? Oh, my God. They got 2 pancakes on the left side. That's how you get a... That's the most easy chance at a kick return. We still have not seen a kick return for a touchdown. We did obviously see the punt return. That one was big. All right, can SMU finish it out? Up by 4, 3 minutes left in their 4-minute offense now. Remember, conference championships, we go in inside 5 minutes. Tony Shaw, this is the team that got blown out by Texas A&M in the playoff last year. Lawrence Garfield at the top, Patterson up the middle, and Roy Kent stops him in the backfield. The SFA middle linebacker making plays here. You love to see SFA players vibing even when their coaches abandon them. 3rd and 7. We're going to run the clock out here. Is Houston going to get another chance? Are we going to see a Maddox Kopp miracle? 3rd and 7. It's going to be a mid-screen pass, and it's going to work, and he stiffies a man. Oh, my God. And Houston's going to have to start calling the timeouts. Neil is rolling over in his grave right now. A mid-screen actually worked on 3rd and long. So the timeouts now are coming out. Houston is about to choke away 2 straight games. Could have been the CFP and gotten a promotion to the Big 12, sending Coach Mark and Texas Tech down. But instead, they might be going home empty-handed, pulling a TC. Oh, a safety blitz gets home. And the timeout's called. Jalen Emery keeping them in it. Oh boy, we come out in like a pistol full house set, triple option, and a massive gash up the middle. They get it all back and more to Nick McCollum. Third and 4, this could end the game. 7 for 13 on 3rd down today. And they come out empty. Going aggressive here. Patterson has all the time. Dumps it off. That's a 1st down. SMU at 7 and 5 could do the impossible here at Reliant Stadium. Our first upset of the day is so close. They need to force a fumble. Oh my God, what a hit. Nick McCollum. Still just a little bit of time. They could get it back with just a few seconds left. I don't know if they could do it though. Split backs. Clock is running. Just another handoff outside. Can he turn the corner? Yes, he can. Another 1st down, and that's going to do it. SMU is going to win the Conference USA. They've been a a punching bag for Houston over the years in these games, and they get him back. Maddox Kopp completely chokes in the last 2 weeks. It definitely affects it for sure, as unless this is a fumble, it's over. One more snap, and SMU is your Conference USA champions. A conference who's been to the CFP the last 2 seasons is now going to have an 8-5 champion, as Patterson and Nico McCollum take the knee. SMU has done it, baby. Talk about a choke by Houston. Number 11 in the country 2 weeks ago. And here they are. I'm telling you, that's an oof. You hate to see it. Houston goes down. SMU back on top of the world. What an upset. And that's going to ruffle some feathers in BearCave for sure. Remember, boys, BearCave is coming down to the wire. And you know what this would do if we were in the 2014 playoff? SMU would get the 16th seed, the last home game, at 8-5. Incredible. And then Houston would have probably been eliminated. No chance in an at-large, likely. And then that would... So right now, if we were in a 24 playoff era, Fresno State and SMU would be the only 2 teams in right now. Let's go. What a start. And I'll be honest, I'm hoping these games last as long as possible because Lord knows I do not want to watch my own game. If you have never seen a TC... See, Maddox Kopp didn't even play that bad. It was a good game by him. Ferguson, remember, this is the team we saw just completely destroy Louisiana. All the right players did what they're supposed to. It's just 23 points does not get it done. And then SMU, how did AC Leonard do? Let's see how... Only 34 yards on the ground, so they just torched him through the air here. Yeah, Daniels, Godfrey, just smoking him through the air. And then SFA player, a few of you guys know. Oh, he didn't even get a stat today. Well. And remember, as long as there's room, every division winner is guaranteed a bowl game, though. So, everyone playing today should not be getting locked out. No, so, for those of you guys who are new, historically, the Conference Championship week has been the most chalk week out of any week. I don't know why, but that's just how it was. That was 4 seasons. And then last season, it seemed like every upset won by a landslide. And it completely, like, threw the playoff committee into, like, a wasteland of hell, basically. So, we'll see. I mean, it's not that crazy of a start yet. You know, it's a G5. But we're going to get our first Power 5 game here. We got Tennessee and Texas. Dave, if you're here, hey, welcome in, Ruby List. Glad we got recommended to you. It's an Online Dynasty, ran through Discord. If that's your kind of thing, feel free to join. You don't have to have the game or anything. Coach Dave, if you are here, let me know heads or tails, kick or receive. And if not, then we'll go with Nick. Go Blue. Oh no, we got a Michigan fan. Michigan is open, so you could take Michigan. Actually, I don't know. They might be locked. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Alright, I don't see... bro, if you're cheering for Tennessee in this game, you deserve to die, man. I'm sorry. Who wants to cheer for the #1 team in the country? Texas is 7-5 in the... All right, so none of them are here, so we're just going to go with Texas. No one wants to see Tennessee win by 86. Nobody does. Nobody, no, Wind. You are lying to yourself. You want to roast Nick in this upset. Lou Ishar somehow has yet to get injured this year. I don't know what Nick is feeding him, but... Now, if we go based on historically, this game has always been very, very in the favor of the East Conference. And last year was the first time the West Conference won it. 2 years ago, Georgia pushed Oklahoma, 7-5, pushed Georgia to 5 overtimes, the longest game in SFA history. And they did not get it done. And then last year, Coach Skook in Texas A&M was able to get it done against Florida. So Tennessee pretty much locked up a playoff spot. I think they're really the only team you can say definitively is in no matter what. But being a #1 seed versus a #5 or a #6 seed, if they lose this game, might be a lot. The line is 17. All right, heads and kick per usual. We get a lot of new people with conference championships and bowl season because it's always like, you know, the time of year everybody wants to watch, right? So if you don't know how we sim, if you're new here, this is a BearCave stream, so we sim to the 4th quarter. If it's close, we'll watch it. If it's not, then, you know, we'll just sit back and watch the murder occur. But it's 0-0 early on. This is not what Tennessee was expecting, as Texas takes the early lead. And Tennessee can't seem to get their scoring going. No, oh God, a defensive possession, and here we go. Tennessee is now up by 3. Will that open the floodgates? Texas gets on the board. Tennessee right back, though. Oh boy, this one's going to be close per usual. Here comes Tennessee. And it's a fumble. Frank Beamer, the SFA quarter, recovers. The senior in the same class as Lou Ishire. They're both the first iteration of in-game recruits. And he comes up clutch here today. And here we go. 4th and 7. They're going for it. 4th and 3. SEC championship on the line. We got a tight one here. Larry Durbin, can he do it? 4th and 3. Wide open, man. First down and a lot more. Alex Jackson. We're here in the I believe this is Mercedes-Benz. I'm not sure where we put this, but oh, baby. Is the upset brewing? Is Texas back? Durbin. A beautiful throw to the outside, and I believe that was Maurice Young. Yes, it is. Week 1 of the season on game day, Texas took on his former team, Penn State, and he destroyed them with an army of Maurices. There's so many Maurices on this team. As we got Phillips up the middle, and they're gashing him. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Here we go. Texas. Durbin. Beautiful pocket over the middle, and he drops the ball. 3rd down. Tennessee looks like they really need Jamarian Sippins as soon as possible, as they're getting no pressure at all. Every single year, this East team just struggles in this game. I don't know why. Durbin, wide open. That's Maurice Young again. He shines on game day. He's shining on BearCave. 2 massive passes on this drive. 1st and goal for Texas. Can they punch it in for the lead? Still plenty of time. Hands up the middle. No, Durbin's going to keep it. And he goes down inside the 5. 17-14 here. Clock is running. Is this game destined for overtime like SEC championships usually go? Hands it off. Phillips up the middle. And that's a face mask. Call it. What? No face mask. Tennessee getting the help of the refs. Boo. Goal line formation for the defense. A little pistol on offense. What's the call? Handoff up the middle. He stiffies and he's stuffed. Oh, baby. Pino Armstrong, the SFA player, stuffing him up the middle, saving the perfect season as Texas tries to tie it up here. And don't pay attention to that score, boys and girls. We will be watching that game actually next. No studio updates today are correct. This is false propaganda put on by the CSPN. All right, Tennessee. Here we go. Lou Ishire, Cardale, Nixon, all these guys. Beach. For some reason, Tennessee hasn't found it. A Frank Beamer fumble recovery saved Texas on the last drive. Lou Ishar, Cardale in the backfield. They need a game-winning drive here. Hand it off to Cardale, of course. Oh, my God. No, that's not Cardale. That's the tight end, Campbell. Miles Campbell. He was in the Heisman race for quite a little bit there. Sonny Myers on the tackle, SFA player. Remember, Texas has Frank Beamer, Mustafa Farouk. I don't see Cardale out there. Oh, and he fires it in there, incomplete. So Cardale might be hurt. I do not see him in the backfield. It's been Miles Campbell the whole time. Yeah, no number 15 back there. At least I don't think. Is this? No, this is not Cardale. Tyson Wilson. So Cardale is out of this game. So, of course, Pinstripe, I think I picked Cardale to score, right? So, of course, I get screwed by Cardale in my tutty tally. 3rd and 1, and they come out in Wildcat. Oh, baby. Is he going to get there? No, he stopped. Nick calls Wildcat, and they're going to have to punt it. Barring a fake, Texas has a chance. What a call! Wildcat on 3rd and inches. Texas has a chance to stun Tennessee. Oh my God, how far is Tennessee going to drop if they pull this off? And imagine this is a fucking 2014 playoff. Texas would get a bye. Texas, over the middle. Maurice Young again. All they need is a field goal. The battle of the oranges. Larry Durbin. A beautiful pocket again. Dumps it off. 1st down. Where is the pass rush? Jadeveon Clowney, where are you? The most disappointing player in SFA history, if I'm being honest. Durbin over the middle again. Another catch. Gunnar Helm. Larry Durbin channeling his inner Vince Young. You see the number. He's going off, and never mind. So, for those of you who do not know, only conference championships can have the top 4 seeds in the college football playoff. You have to be a conference champion. So, if Tennessee loses this game, oh my God, the biggest or the highest seed they could be is number 5. But still tied here, folks. Plenty of football left. Tennessee could save this. 44 seconds left. I'm going to call my shot. Lou, pick 6 to Frank Beamer right here. He made the call about the pass defense, trashing on the SFA players. Come on, Frank Beamer. Do the impossible. It looks like they're going to go for it. Split back sets. It doesn't look like they're just going to run. Yep, there they are. They're throwing it. They bring a blitz, and he gets it out. This is Wilson, and they bring him down. Nicely done by this defense, kind of swarming, not letting him get to these first down. Yeah, Flame, I mean, this is 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Now if Kiko has a big game today, he could potentially bring this race back. And they pick up the blitzes very nicely. Campbell, he's still breaking tackles. Oh, no, they're in Hail Lou range. Are we going to see the next iteration of the Hail Cardale in the SEC Championship? 18 seconds left, 1 timeout, or we got overtime. Lou, he just dumps that off. I believe that's, he gets plenty of room. Chris Beach. All right, so now we might be talking about a field goal attempt for Miranda. I believe it's whoever does it this season is going to easily take the record. But 11 seconds left here. Plenty of time for Tennessee. About 15 yards here, and they could easily kick a field goal. Miranda's pretty good. Lou, nice pocket for him. He throws it deep, and there he goes. Walker Merrill, his #1 target. And Texas might have just choked it away. They're inside the 20. They are going to run another play, though. They're going to hand it off the middle. Miles Campbell. And they call the timeout to win the SEC Championship. Left hash for Texas. And it's good. Texas loses and Tennessee survives, as they're going to go to the playoff at 13-0. Our first automatic entry. Lou Ishire. He may have just lost himself a Heisman Trophy, though. Texas, a valiant effort, and honestly, a fantastic season for Coach Dave in his first year. After that Penn State game, they lost a couple, and it seemed like a dud year for him. Kind of fell out of the national spotlight, and they somehow battled back and won like a triple tiebreaker. I'm just praying Cardale got that first touchdown. If you're just joining us, Yui, you got Fresno State blowing out New Mexico. We had SMU upset Houston in a close one. And just now, Tennessee barely beat Texas on a walk-off field goal. Texas had the chance. They're on the goal line, but they had to settle for a field goal to tie it. Now, the question now remains is, I mean, there is no question. We'll see. Oh, no, Ishire got the touchdown run. You little shitter. Just destroying my tutty tally. Oh, of course. So, Larry Durbin, he tried his best. Todd Phillips, nicely done, Maurice. They just, defense played so well for this team. You got Sonny Myers. Frank Beamer, he had the fumble recovery. And then you got Tennessee here. Of course, you got Lou. Probably his worst game of the season. So Cardale had 21 carries before he left. On the defense, couple of sacks. He got 2 sacks here for Jadavion. Interception for Ismail. All right. Yeah, stupid New Mexico. Now, I'm not sure how the no covers and stuff have been. No, I didn't get my screenshot. Oh, well. All right. Moving on to the next game here. I believe we got a battle in the Sun Belt. Oh, baby. So we have a chance here. Arkansas State and FIU. All right, Cyrillax, bro, if you're here, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. Pinhead also. Today, if it's possible, if you're available later, probably after recruiting or whatever, if we could do the SFA Player of the Year meeting, that'd be ideal. Because as soon as I sim to the bowl season, then welcome Ruby List. Thanks for the follow. Glad you're here. So this conference has been wild all season. Georgia Southern, obviously, the favorite all year. Choked to FIU. And then Arkansas State battled back and barely outlasted Southern Miss. And Coco comes in to be a professional hater here. All right, so I don't see Cyrillax here. Nice, you got a boyfriend on Michigan. All right, Arkansas State. Can Cyrillax, he is all business. He doesn't even talk in the server hardly. Can he get it done? A quick touchdown there, but you got to go through Geeter. So, nice early lead here. 10-0 now in Florida International, though. We know they're going to come back. Geeter is insane on the ground. 10-point lead as we enter the second half. And nothing going on now. Can Arkansas State put it away? Chet Doge. A touchdown for Chet Doge. This man is incredible. FIU doesn't look like they came to play today. We're going to just sim next possession because they need a couple scores for us to even tune into this one. And they don't do it again. Next possession. And this one looks all but over as Cyrillax takes his first career Sun Belt Championship. Congrats to Arkansas State. And he won this mainly because of his tamper of Chet Doge away from Baylor. He had the only touchdown in the fourth quarter. Of course, Geeter got it done too. Nicely done. 2 touchdowns. Jed Ford, who is also a tamper pick. He took him from UAB. Chet Doge. The perfect stat line. Jermaine Gresham, SFA player as well. He's put together quite the offense, and he just needs to bring in some defensive players. No, you're not next. Hold up. I don't know if I deleted the recruiting doc. No, I didn't. So, delete that. No more recruiting. All right. And then FIU, how did they hold up here? Carlson didn't get done. We saw him with a beautiful couple of plays. Geeter, great job. Geeter as well. But the right team won, and I believe I picked this one correctly in the preseason. I don't know. I might have picked Coastal over them, but I know I picked Arkansas State to get there. All right. All right, Dogwater, heads or tails, kick or receive? Oh, I got chocolate chip, or I don't know why I keep saying chocolate chip. Chocolate covered pretzels and an energy drink, kind of my go-to. Huh? TC harassed my high BC average last season for being carried by bowl season. What do you say now? I don't want to talk about BearCave. I don't like mine this year. All right. This is where it can finally start to get hairy for the playoff. Because if Arizona wins, they do not get an auto bid. Because they have too many losses. So, who? This is going to be your prediction. Get your Bobanos ready. Who will have more total yards? So this is rushing and passing. Gamara or Blunt? So Gamara is the Arizona quarterback, and Chad Blunt is the Cal quarterback. Pretty much they're both freshman quarterbacks. Here we go. Get those Bobanos ready. You got a full minute here. Who will have more total yards? This is rushing and throwing combined. Arizona and California. Closer than the rankings will indicate. All right, and then you want heads and kick, Dogwater. I think anybody potentially in a bubble spot, like ECU potentially, or anyone wants Arizona to win this game because Cal likely will not get in if they lose. Heads and kick. All right, so we're not going to start until we do see that bar trickle down. A lot of points on the line. We got over 32,000 right now. And it looks like I think that's gearing towards Gamara. I can't see on my end. Yeah, this should be Arizona State. we all get that. I don't know how you won on 4 field goals and a miss from Seabass, but here we are. All right, Arizona, California. Can Gamara in his freshman year defy all the hate and defeat Chad Blunt? Here we go. Cal can clinch a playoff berth, their first of the modern era, surprisingly. They've had Trevor Siemian, they had D. Milner last year, a great player. We're here in SoFi, or yeah, I think this is SoFi. I'm not sure where we are anymore in these games, but oh baby. But yeah, Cal has not been in a playoff since they lost in the national championship against or no, I don't think they ever made, yeah, they did make the championship against, I think, is Boise State. Can Cal do it? They are a top 5 program in win percentage. And out of this conference, it's been Washington the last 2 seasons. So we're going to have a new champ for sure. Arizona needs to get out to a good start here. First quarter. Cal gets on the board first. 2-score lead for Cal. Nothing going for Gamara right now. There they go. Second quarter, they finally break it. The ice, 21-7. Still in this. Oh boy, this one could get ugly. Cal leads by 21 at halftime. Oh, baby. Cal making an emphatic statement here today. Everyone's saying Cal sucks. Cal is not good. Well, look at here, folks. It looks like Cal is going to the national or the college football playoff. All right, here we go. They're starting to make a little bit of a push. No, Cal brings it back. And Dogwater is off to the bar to hit the bottle. 48-23. He wasn't supposed to be there. Gamara and Blunt both get in, but Blunt is just too good. Oh boy, what a schmecking. Gamara, okay, so keep tally 262. Blunt 343. Blunt has like an 80-yard lead. And then Gamara 23. And Blunt just destroyed him. All right. So, Wishbone honestly didn't do much. Lazard, what are you doing? On defense, Key, Riley, McQueen just wasn't there today in the cards. As Cal will go to the college football playoff, likely a top 4 seed inbound, but we will not know. We do know, though, 2 teams, Tennessee and Cal, will be in the playoff. All right. That's definitely a Sickos Conference Championship if I've ever seen one. Yes, sir. Blunt is a freshman. All right. Now we're on to another game here that, come on, dude. Buffalo is due for a loss. Please, somebody take out Buffalo. Toledo, you lost to them this season. You lost to them twice in the MAC title last year because of the crash. You got smoked both times. Come on, Toledo. Pinstripe saying heads or kick. If Buck is here, heads or tails, kick or receive. If I see Buck. Zach, I already know I'm losing. I've seen the script. It's not pretty. I'm already coping. It's going to be an all-time... It's going to be an all-time finish. The script is hurtful. All right, I don't see Buck, so... All right, here we go. Arch Manning, can he win his back-to-back MAC titles and secure potentially the G5 auto bid? It's not an automatic bid. It has to be given to him, so we don't know. But likely a place in the playoff for sure at 4-0. Or at 13-0. I love our blue square. If you are, if you don't know why blue squares are flying, anytime the game, you know, the refs make a bad play or the game crashes or anything like that, because we are on an emulator, the god of the blue square is at fault. Because one time we had a massive blue square just glitch onto the screen and it wouldn't go away. Oh, close the prediction. Thank you. I always need reminders because I can't participate in them, so. Because I don't have any babanas. But congratulations on Blunt. All right, Buffalo wants to kick. If Buffalo loses this game, it gets a little bit scary for them, so we'll see. Because Cal won, so less auto bids, but up 10-0 immediately. That's the start he wanted, 13-0. They do have Gleason back. And, oh boy. Here we go. Oh, hold on a second. They score right before half. This game's over. Boo. I wanted it to be close. Boo. 34-13. Can we see an epic choke? Hold your horse. Okay, 2 scores. Hold on. And, oh my God. 1-score game. 34-27. Can Toledo somehow find a way? Arch Manning takes off, and he's sacked! Please, 21 point, 21-point comeback. The blue square, please. Arch Manning, split back formation. SFA players all over the field. Clock is ticking. They're going to have to start using the timeouts after this play. Arch Manning in his Drew Lock shooter sleeve. Please channel Drew Lock and throw a pick. They're probably going to run it here. No, they're going to throw it. Corner blitz. He gets it off, and that goes out of bounds to Abdus Salam. He only got one. That's obviously the new record, breaking his old record from last season. Easily the best passer in Buffalo history. He has 4 TDs today. 3rd and 11. Can Toledo get off the field? Schultz. Calvin Tyrell. Somebody. He's throwing that out wide. That's Antoine Randall, and he's pushed out of bounds. And Toledo's going to get the ball back with all 3 timeouts. Oh, Antoine Randall having a career day, but Pinstripe choking on his own play sheet right now. Why are you throwing it out wide? Toledo now has a chance. 2 rivals, pretty much probably the 2nd biggest rivalry in the SFA behind ECU and Cincinnati that's coming up. Gleason's back from injury. Snowball in the backfield. Watch out for Simi Kazi. He's in motion. The SFA tight end is so speedy. Jack Snowball on the carry. He stiffies a man. He breaks another tackle. Oh, he's still going. Jack Snowball. The SFA running back. He wants this one. Patrick Carey on the tackle. SFA players galore on both sides. This is what it's about, folks. 1:27, 3 timeouts left. Toledo, they need a touchdown. Gleason over the middle, and it's dropped. I am the least biased commentator in history. Come on now, we all know. Split back set. Come on, find Simikaze, please. A nice pocket. He just dumps it off to the running back. He cuts inside, and that's 3rd and 3. They're going to start using the timeouts here soon. Third and 3, obviously 2-down territory. They're not using the timeouts yet. Man in motion. Hand it off. No, Gleason keeps it. Can he get there? He does. Patrick Carey cannot bring him down in time. Oh, boy. Fresh set of downs in the first timeout of the day. 33 yards from tying this up. They were down 21 at one point in this quarter. Gleason over the middle of the wide open man as he's hit. Ooh, Piper. The big hitter, free safety, almost laid the boom. Barney Fish, where are you? George Jordan, where are you? They're inside the 20. Jack Snowball gets the... And he... Oh, my God, he just got smoked. I can't even commentate. I'm so hyped. Come on, Toledo! 35 seconds remaining. They're gonna... Oh, they're gonna spike it. The worst play in the game. 33 seconds left. Gleason, can they get revenge from earlier in the year? Gleason goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo! That hole burns George Jordan, the SFA player, and they're a field goal away from tying it up. 21-point lead blown in the 4th quarter. Holy shit. They left too much time for Arch Manning, though. Is this going to be one of the most epic chons in SFA history? Antoine Randall, one of the fastest men in the country, brought down. 25 seconds left, but they have 3 timeouts. But they don't have any good kickers. 25 seconds left. Arch Manning, he is going to throw it. They bring a blitz. He dumps that off. Apollo Ames on the out, and they push him out of bounds. Now Toledo's the one chonding. You got to keep him in bounds. Force the timeouts. You do not want to let Buffalo get into Hale Arch range. In motion, they fake the jet sweep, and he's sacked! Oh, my God! That was almost a fumble. Arch just got smoked. 4 for 12 on third downs today. 3rd and 9. Buffalo, 17 seconds left, or we got overtime. Arch dumps that one off. That is Calvin Tyrell, and he gets a first down. They're in Hail Mary range. 11 seconds left. Actually, not really, but that's the first catch for Calvin Tyrell all day. He's been getting clamped. 11 seconds. Arch Manning throwing that out wide. Oh, my God, that was risky. Graham Roth, the transfer from Ohio State. 6 seconds remaining, or we got overtime in the MAC championship. Watch out for Antoine Randall. He has speed. Archie's gearing up. He's jamming it deep. And it's caught by Antoine Randall, and Buffalo stays perfect. Oh, my God. They gave up a 21-point lead, and then they throw a 60-yard bomb, and it wasn't even Calvin Tyrell. It was Antoine Randall. Jesus Christ. And Buffalo once again owns the MAC. Well, I technically can't guarantee any G5 into the playoff because there's still chances at multiple teams eligible for the G5 bid. Hard to imagine anyway a 13-0 team not get in. And there's Pinstripe, and there goes Toledo. Fuck you, Toledo. They did everything possible that they could. And they came back down 21 to tie it up. And a 56-yard Hail Mary, of course. Manning. See, look at our thing got glitched. L for Manning. There we go. 5 touchdowns. 220 for fucking Schultz. 3 TDs for Randall. They just smoked that pack. Holy smokes. Solace Elevate is back. 4 tackles for loss for him. Ray McNeil got an interception. SFA player there. Tucker Gleason came back from injury. Had himself one hell of a day. Simikaze could have done more. God damn, dude. I thought we'd finally get it. It's all right. I mean, it has no impact on my playoff spot. If I win, I should be in, so. (41-34). What a game. And we still have a few more games of action left here. If that's the worst thing that happens to me today, I'll be so goddamn happy. Of course, dude. Hail Mary for Buffalo. Why not? You got Hail. It was so close. You had them. You had them. Dave, you had Tennessee dead in the water, and they won by 3 on a walk-off field goal. All right, I got to look what's next. God damn. I think it's the Big Ten, or the Big Ten. This is a conference championship week's always so ridiculous. My God. So much on the line. Yep. All right, so the only game of the stream you can guarantee it's Ohio State winning this game. The other division, the West, has never won it in SFA history. 10 years now. Flame knows it's coming, but let me know. Flame, heads or tails, kick or receive. What is it? Death taxes and the Big Ten East steamrolling the West. Battle for the Illabuck. We saw this on game day earlier this year. All right, Flame, let me know. Heads or tails, kick or receive. Tails and kick. Obviously, Ohio State, the reigning national champions. They've been in the conference or the national title game 3 years in a row. Can they make it 4? Well, it starts here today. They got off to a rocky start on the title defense, losing to Central Michigan, but they've been perfect since. And they steamrolled Illinois earlier on game day this season. But can Illinois find some heroics, channel their inner game from Arizona? All right, 0 started out here. Illinois breaks the scoring first. Hold your horses. Doug Chunkla might put this team on their back. 10-0. 10-7 for Ohio State. All right, and we find halftime. This is a low-scoring game. And Ohio State, they tie it up here. Are they going to take the lead? Oh, and they miss an extra point. That could be big here. We're in the fourth quarter now, 4th and 2, and they get the first down. Can Illinois take the lead? And they score. Pee Wee Hop gets the touchdown. Here we go. We're inside 5 minutes. This is when we tune in. Can Ohio State come back? That missed PAT could be insane. Look how even these two teams have been. Oh, boy. Great time to plug Twitch Prime, my guys. All right. Quinn Ewers, the quarterback, he's going to run it himself. And he runs over a man. He's been sitting on the bench for 4 years. Finally, as a redshirt senior, getting his chance. He has a Mickey Mouse ring and a couple of, championship appearances. Hand off the middle. This is the backup now because Dallas Jacobs is their new star running back because Malik Nicholson had a season-ending injury. But they still have their legendary receiving core. Tyron Jefferson, obviously, at the top. Peter Parrish. Another handoff, though. Dallas Jacobs up the middle. He was a top 5 CPU-generated recruit a few years back. Looks like he's having himself a day. Ohio State has to score on this drive. Handoff the middle. Dallas Jacobs again. So Flame and his plethora of SFA players. Vince Wilfork in the middle there, number 88. You also have Kyle Horry at strong safety. And then up top, Marquise Thompson, the big boy corner. Quinn Ears, he dumps that off. There you go. And that's a first down as he's smoked by Kyle Horry. Peter Parrish is a vet at this point. Quick option here for Ears. He gets it out to Dallas Jacobs. And they are now inside the 30. Down by 1. This is the closest the West have ever gotten. This is normally a blowout game. Can Illinois make history? Can Flame get to a 6th straight career CFP? Quinn Ewers takes it. He breaks the tackle. Quinn Ewers up the sideline. And he gets inside the 10. First and goal. Hand it off to Jacobs, and Thompson takes him down the beefy corner. Second and goal. A little over 2 minutes left here. Can Coach Flame clinch another CFP bid? Ewers all the time in the world. Touchdown! Ohio State. Terrence Matthews with the catch. And they're going to go for 2 to take a full touchdown lead. Still plenty of time for Illinois. Ewers! And he cuts inside. Touchdown. Or 2 points is good. What a cut. And Ohio State is trying. All right. Coach Flame, Illinois, Samari Collier, Doug Chunkla, Mike Allstott, Pee Wee Hop. You got Davis Holman. Someone needs to make the play. Looks like they're giving it to Allstott up the middle, so Doug Chunkla might be out of this game. We'll see. I do not see Chunkla in. Yeah, so got Miles Scott up top, Davis Holman, and Pee Wee Hop in the middle. That's to Holman, and that was almost picked. That would have ended it. But no, Doug Chunkla is huge. Third and 4, Collier. He's jamming it deep, and he connects! And broken tackle! And who else? Eddie Royal, the Tennessee transfer. His first catch, a 59-yard bomb. And right as Pinstripe said it, yes, sir, Eddie Royal right on the dot. The transfer from Tennessee. And now we get a handoff to the backup running back, Kyle Brown. Pee Wee Hop and Eddie Royal look so similar. And Derwin Rainey, SFA player, 12 tackles. You got to watch out for this Ohio State defense. They have some dogs all over the field. All right, Collier, he's going to keep it himself. He has some sneaky speed. And he's down to the 1. Illinois responding emphatically. First and goal. Can they punch it in to tie this game up? You got Mike Allstott back there. Pray for this defensive line. No, they're throwing it. Collier goes. Touchdown, Illinois. No one saw a pass coming a mile away. And they run for it, and they get it. And they're going to tie up the game. Oh my, Ohio State on the ropes. Coach Flame, who's took Baylor to 5 straight CFPs, left for Illinois, and in year 1, he is a score away from taking the first ever Big Ten West team to the CFP. The best coach in the country. And he could knock off Ohio State. And Ohio State's spot in the playoff is anything but secure if they lose this game. Kyle Horry, that was a first down. Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers, he's taken off. And he slides. This is a team who went to overtime last week against Michigan. They've looked scary at some points and dominant in others. Clock is ticking. They're not really using their timeouts here. And we got a false start now. This is not your daddy's Ohio State. This team looks a lot more vulnerable than those of the last couple of years. A streak will end right here, potentially. The CFPs for Flame or the Natties for Ohio State. And that is a first down, Terrence Matthews. .29 seconds left. We do not know the state of their field goal kicker. I mean, he missed an extra point today, so who knows. Ewers, and that is a big catch. Tyron Jefferson, the SFA player. One of the only ones to have a ring. Damn you, Jay Jettas, for creating him. Quinn Ewers. Oh, what a throw, and that's Harrison up the sideline! Marvin Harrison Jr. gets him inside the 10, and that might have just killed Illinois. To send Ohio State to the CFP. Dallas Jacobs, and he stopped short. Second and goal. Jacobs again, up the sideline. Touchdown, Ohio State! Ohio State is looking to win the Big Ten for like the 4th straight year. Actually, never mind. Michigan State won it last year. I don't know why I'm capping. Oh, my Lord. Yeah, it's a cover if it's the exact point spread. But before we go here, if you remember the Arizona game, the 75-yard Hail Mary conversion to Miles Scott, does Flame have one more in him? 7 seconds left from the 25. Illinois needs a miracle. Collier, nice pocket, dumps that off, and there's Pee Wee Hop. He gets a first down and called the timeout. 1 play left. Overtime or Ohio State back in the college football playoff. 64 yards away. Collier. He yams it deep. It's a floater. And it's incomplete! Ohio State wins and the East remains undefeated. In Flames, 5-year CFP streak has come to an end. It was close. It hung up there a while. But Ohio State wins. What a game. As Ohio State is looking to become our first ever repeat champion. Yeah, that had more hang time than any punt you'll ever see. And we still have 2 more CCG left. Oh my god, I love Conference Championship Week. So, right now, what do we know? First, let's go through the stats here. Holman got a touchdown. Harrison, oh my god, dude, I'm going to have to call fucking Marvin Harrison touchdowns from Quinn Ewers. An Ohio State wet dream out here in the SFA. It was a nightmare for them the first 8 seasons, and then they just completely turned it on. Pee Wee Hop, great game. Doug Chonkla got hurt. It didn't really impact the game that much. Big catch from Eddie Royal, the transfer. Nigel Pancake, once again, I'm pretty sure he's going to make Team of the Year. Kyle Horry. And this team very likely is headed to the Citrus Bowl, but once again, you do not know until we know, obviously. Quinn Ewers, 3 TDs. Dallas Jacobs, Harrison, Tyron Jefferson, great game. No TDs, though. And on defense, how did their SFA players do? Derwin Rainey, 12. Sean Storm didn't do much. RJ Ware didn't do much. They have, like, all of the good cornerbacks. It's up to the committee, you bozos. All right. Illinois. All right, so what do we know right now? We know Tennessee is in. We know Cal is in. We know Ohio State is in. Buffalo should be in, but I can't give a guarantee because this game can still have a champ. So, all right, next game up is the ACC Championship. This is going to be a fun one. Who in the hell at the beginning of this season thought Virginia had any sort of a sniffing chance? They have been the dream team all season long. They beat Georgia Tech on a beautiful comeback, down 11. They almost got it done. Moon, let me know, heads or tails, kick or receive, tails and kick. Beautiful. Can he take down Clemson, who won our Season 9 national championship? It's very likely. I mean, we could have up to like 3 former champs in this playoff. So, very likely we could have a repeat champ here, but Clemson could easily get knocked out right now. Virginia, everyone and their mom wants Virginia. Boo, don't roll Tigers. Come on now. Nobody wants Clemson, and we want Virginia. Everyone cheering for their BearCaves. I'm cheering for Jonathan Matthews. Take this game over. One of my favorite players right now. 7 Cloud on defense. The Sackaleers. They have 2 of the top 5 sack leaders in the country. Virginia just keeps finding ways to win. We got no snow this year. We had snow in this game a couple of years ago. All right, Virginia, can they make their first ever college football playoff? 1 win away. Clemson starts us out 3-0. 6-0, they're stopping them for field goals. That's what you like to see. Field goals don't win games. Touchdowns do. And there you go. Virginia gets a touchdown. Clemson responds right back. Oh, another field goal. Stop scoring, Clemson. And they get a field goal right before. Down 13 as we head to the second half. Can Virginia do something? Oh, God, no. And it looks the dream season is over. Down 26. I'm afraid it might be over here. Clemson is back in the playoff, it seems. 43-10. Dear Lord, this is a schmeckling. And there is the game. Virginia, the dream season is over. We'll see what bowl game they fall into. Pain and sadness. But what a season for Virginia. You got Jacob Rodriguez, Jonathan Matthews with a beautiful you couldn't run on him. That's the problem. You threw it perfectly fine, but there was no stopping him. And then the Sackleers only get 1 sack. That's just not going to do it for you. 7 Cloud, he got a tackle for loss. Oh boy, and Will Taylor, redshirt senior, took the starting job from Andre Warfield, and then he left for Wyoming. Will Shipley, as we will see Clemson in the college football national championship or playoff. Ooh, Bilbo Bergman here, SFA player. Seeing if I know anybody on this team. One of my favorite players, Martin Black, secured their natty as a true freshman. All right. No. No. The only script I know right now is Chad Barber, 6 touchdowns on my head. As I cry myself to sleep tonight. Yeah, this is the chance for, see, like I said, it's been pretty much all chalk in the P5. You know, like I said, these games normally do not go the other way, but we have 2 more games left. Round 2 for Baylor at Ohio State. Let's get the prediction going for you guys. God, dude, I don't want this game to end. Who wins? There's no spread or anything in this, even though there is in BearCave. Is Iowa State going to win and clinch it, or is Baylor going to make their record 6th straight CFP appearance? You got 1 minute. Get those Bobanos going. Remember, CFP committee, do not engage in public discussions or private ones until we go in the meeting. We want everything on the VOD, so if somebody gets screwed or somebody feels like we did something wrong, they have all the information on why we made our decisions. And and as a reminder, you guys, the schedule for today is we're going to finish this game. I'm going to take about a 5-minute break, set up SFA Endgame, the most important game in SFA history. Then we're going to do the meeting. I'll reveal the top 25 and the playoff. And then I'll do recruits. And then I'll take about a tiny bit of a break while I dive into the bowl stuff. And then I'll come back later with the bowl selection show, where if you're there, you can potentially pick which bowl you are in. And pretty much everyone, is that everyone going on Iowa State? All right, so not a lot of people. All right, Ron, if I get it, I get to call tails kick. Yes, kick. Baylor got embarrassed by this team. They had a punt return on them, and then they lost to Kansas State. So Baylor has to win this game pretty much. Otherwise, it could fall into a Colorado versus Baylor discussion. And there's a potentially one of the really bad scenarios, I think, still in play, where if Iowa State gets smoked here, Colorado has an argument. So Kiko, right now, he has a chance to make a big statement and easily win the Heisman, I think, after Lou's rough performance today. But we'll see. Baylor also just had their 2nd guy inducted to the SFA Hall of Fame, Eric Ebron. If you want to go check out the Hall of Fame, feel free. We now have 6 enshrinees. And as always, the next ballot will come out in week 1 of next year. Baylor and Iowa State. This is Arrowhead Stadium. It's split 50-50, but both teams have yellow, so it's like there's a couple greens throughout there. But these teams could potentially face 3 times this year. All right, next quarter. How is this one going to shake out? It was game day and Baylor got embarrassed. Oh boy, Baylor came to play. No score in the first for Iowa State. Oh my God, Baylor's up 14. Iowa State, you got to start scoring. There they go. The #1 scoring offense in the country. Only has 14 in the first half. They're down 2 scores, a quick tutty. But their defense, this is the same thing that was happening against Colorado. We're into the 4th quarter now. Jenkins is running it. Iowa State can't get a stop. And Baylor is up 42-21. Oh, Lord. Down 21. Obviously, if any team can make the comeback, it is Iowa State. But we cannot jump in until it's a 1-score game. Colt Brennan, is he going to do it? Is Baylor going to their 6th straight as they get a field goal? Or no, another touchdown. Fuck. #2, Buffalo, you are smoking something, Pin. 49-28. Iowa State. They just can't get a stop. And there's the game. Jenkins, Elijah Bean, Harvey, Kiko got one there. He got another one to Stephen Moore. Oh, boy. How is that Heisman race now going to shake out? 445 for Kiko with 2 tutties. He did not add one on the ground. So they both only had 2 touchdowns, but I think Kiko might have passed him on the yardage. But now he has 2 losses, though, so the linebackers were all over the field. It just wasn't enough. What a game. It's obviously Braylon Birdside's hurt, so Jordan Jenkins just ran it down his throat. And there you have it. Baylor is back in the college football playoff for the 6th straight year. Holy hell. They were not ready to give it up quite yet. And Flame is in shambles. What was my prediction? Oh, close the prediction. Gotcha. Yes, the Babana investment. Yes, yes. Oh my God, 12% on Baylor. Oh no, somebody just lost a shitload of Babanas. Poor folks, down bad. Ron, it's just one of those things, and we have one more game remaining. Holy hell, I don't want to do this. All right. So as we recap here, Buffalo won on a Hail Mary. Baylor smoked the fuck out of Iowa State. Tennessee barely scraped by on a game-winning field goal. So Baylor and Tennessee for sure in. California destroyed Arizona. They're in. Arkansas State won. Nicely done. SMU won. Big upset. Fresno State won. Clemson destroyed them. That's another so we know 4 teams, and then Ohio State obviously. So we're gonna see. Remember, if you're on the playoff committee, do not discuss it with the peasants. And I'm going to take about 5 minutes, go to the bathroom or whatever, and we will be back for the SFA Endgame, Cincinnati and ECU. I'm already shaking. All right, guys, thanks for watching. As always, this VOD will be available a little later on this evening.